Year! What did you think I looked like? What, did y'all think I was gonna shave for y'all? Hey, what's going on, guys? NineToez here. I just wanted to make a quick little video here. New channel that I'm not really going to do too much with. Stay tuned, obviously, if you want to. Honestly, wanted to kind of keep this separate from my usual or my main gaming channel, if you will. Mostly because, well, it's the first time I'm turning the camera around upon myself. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing, too much more of this, to be quite frank. Really, kind of depending more on you guys and what you think and feel. Really wanted to kind of do is just thank you guys once again for 750 subscribers on my main NineToez account. I never anticipated, to be quite frankly, for it to be, as successful as it has been. Granted, may not be successful on the grander scope of things here on YouTube, to be quite blunt, but, to me, actually, it has been more than I honestly anticipated it to be. With that said, I just simply wanted to come out and put a face behind the voice for many of you guys. This is the first time that you're seeing me, as opposed to the camera really being more on my gameplay or my commentaries or anything else that you've seen me do before. If anything, kind of take a quick moment to thank number one, Pixel Enemy for featuring, my videos a couple years ago, beginning with Bad Company 2. I also wanted to take, time to thank Skin Fan as well too for producing a lot of the music that he has produced for me over the years, as a matter of fact, that he was going to do anyways, for himself and maybe even for other people. I'm really proud of the fact that, I've done things organically, meaning in other words, that I never asked, anyone to, like, favorite, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. I've never asked. You guys have done it because you guys wanted to, and I want to, of course, personally thank you guys for doing so. Whether you just recently clicked the subscribe button or you've been doing so for the last, handful of years, I obviously wanted to, of course, give you a thank you, for doing so. But I also wanted to, take the time, to kind of go over a couple of things that I'm certain that, you guys may have wanted to ask, but just didn't really know how to. So I'm going to start off with, probably the number one question is NineToez. Where did that name come from? Well, the name NineToez actually came from many years ago when a buddy of mine and myself were trying to get into the music industry, and we ran across a couple of Danish music producers. And we were invited over to their apartment for, drinks and, little dinner and what have you. So we went over, and one of the guys happened to have a little too much to drink, looked down at my feet, and it was a warm summer evening, so I was wearing shorts and some flip-flops, but not the open-toe variety. We're talking about, the kind that, go over your feet. Anyways, he looked down at my feet and thought that I was missing a toe when it was there. I mean, I just, obviously removed my sandal, and there it is. The very next day, we were coming back up to their apartment for, a follow-up meeting, and they had asked on the phone on the way up if NineToez was obviously going to be on the way up. So ever since then, the nickname stuck, and there's that. For those of you who thought that it had anything to do with Borderlands, technically I came before Borderlands. So I also turned to a couple of friends on social media, asked on Facebook and asked on Twitter as well too. If you had any questions, what would you ask me? Here's one from Brianna on Facebook that had asked me, how many licks does it take to get to the center? Well, Brianna, as many as needed. I also got a good buddy of mine, Strut, who happens to also upload content, Battlefield content, more specifically here to YouTube as well too, and he asks, what's your favorite color? Well, Strut, my favorite color is anything she's wearing. So there you have it, guys. If anything, once again, I just wanted to kind of put a face to the voice, if you will, that you've heard for so long. And I guess you could say formally introduce myself. And just, like I said, if anything, kind of, share some insights and thoughts and what have you onto, basically, who am I? What am I all about? The super channels, if you will, that are out there. Of course, they rely on your favorites and your shares and all that other good stuff. Because their income depends on it. Me being a hobbyist, more realistically, again, you guys have done it because you've wanted to. I know I've got some good people out there that, do tune in, do view, and do, watch whatever I put out, and I thank you for that. I genuinely do. Then on the other side, I also have haters out there as well too that, you know, haters are going to always hate and sip on that haterade. And for, you know, those of you, thank you. I get more views out of it as well too. As we look into the new year in 2013, you know, we're going to probably most likely get some new consoles. Yeah, I'm going to continue obviously, you know, doing, you know, anything Battlefield related, that's for certain. But I'm also going to do anything that I do like. So therefore, that's the reason why you don't see any Call of Duty gameplay or any of the games. I'm only going to really stick with stuff that I really, truly, genuinely like or enjoy. That's the other reason why you've also seen, you know, some Minecraft stuff as well too. So bear with me. I mean, again, if you see some of the things you do like, some of the things you don't like, you know, once again, you have the choice to, you know, click on what you like. But the feedback really, if anything, you know, is from you guys. So whatever you guys want to see, you know, most of us, you know, content guys, myself included, you know, we're going to put it out there. So, you know, with anything, just, you know, of course, keep giving your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. You know, whatever the case may be. You know, once again, I just, you know, wanted to kind of just come out and do a quick little video for you guys. And of course, you know, wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll get together soon, obviously in the new year. All right, guys.